Hello and welcome to a new Mod Showcase episode on Kerbal Space Program. Today I will show you a small tool that has great impact. It's called SelectRoot. It allows you to set a module as new root part in construction mode. I will show you how that works in just a moment. The name of this modification is SelectRoot. We are currently in the VAB, Vehicle Assembly Building. Whenever you start building a rocket, your first module will be set as root part. Let's choose a Mk12 capsule. Add a tank, another command module just to illustrate the function of the mod, another tank and an engine. As you can see, the first module is the root part. If you click it, you will select the whole rocket. All other modules are attached to it in order of their placement. Grab a module and all later placed modules will move with it. The newly installed tool allows us to use a shortcut, Ctrl, left shift and left mouse button to set a new root part. Moving the mouse over modules highlights them in green. As soon as I press the shortcut, the highlight color changes to blue, which indicates that I can now set the module as new root part. Once we do that with the command module, the part hierarchy will be recalculated. We can check that by clicking on the first capsule, and we see the rocket is no longer attached to it. If we click the second command module, the entire rocket moves with it because it's the new root part and all other parts' position got recalculated. If you are not sure how useful this tool can be, here are a few examples. Sometimes you just want to make a change without demolishing your carefully assembled vehicle or causing problems with attachments. Let's take the stock rover plus sky crane as an example. The root part is the octa module in the middle of the rover. Click on it and you can move the whole object. If you want to remodel the sky crane, you would have to work from the bottom up, because the root part is in the rover. In order to make this easier, you can just use SelectRoot to set the new root part in the middle of the sky crane. Remove the rover, make changes like adding a module, put everything together again and you're done. Sometimes you want to create a part that is later integrated in a larger construction, in this case a rescue vehicle. It has a capsule, a tank, an engine and a docking port. KSP provides a feature called subassemblies. Unlike saving a whole craft, you can save and later add prefabricated modules to any construction project. Saving a whole craft as subassembly will only work if an attachment point of the root part is free. In our example, if we would remove the docking port, we could save the craft as subassembly. But if something is attached, it will produce an error message. The solution: setting a new root part. Take any new part and attach it on top. Make it the new root part and save the craft as subassembly. Later, you can load and attach the craft to any other structure. Another example illustrates the partitioning of large objects into smaller pieces in order to bring them into orbit more easily. This space station is, in theory of course, too large for one rocket, so let's split it into 3 parts, 2 of which are identical. We can then use any rocket to bring them to space. One method to do this is to store the parts as sub-assemblies and attach them to the rocket later on. Using SelectRoot we can then insert a part of the station in an empty project, change the route, remove the superfluous part and complete the rocket. The video description provides links to the mod and further information.